Alright, guys. Emmett's here.
What up?
Today, I'm going to be working on more of the robot. I need to update my channel pictures. Maybe it's time to put the robot as more of a focus. Let me share this thing briefly.
Anyways, how's everyone been? I haven't been in the stream for a bit. Been busy doing tattoos and working. Amon and I just watched Talk to Me, the horror movie last night. My God, it was so good.
Raka Raka, if you ever watch this, amazing.
Truly. God. I mean, we're twins. I'm trying to start the YouTube thing.
I'm on YouTube.
Well,
But
Thanks, buddy.
you're trying to start like the twin YouTube.
the twin YouTube thing.
Do you want to do crazy intense skits like that?
Yes, I've been seeing that. The cowboy one, I think, is the closest that we've gotten to, where like we did. There was skit, there was like thought out process.
We could do one where when you're play fighting with your sibling, how it looks versus how it feels.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, there you go.
You down to do some choreography?
Yeah, we could
I feel
try.
like you and I are actually down to hate each other. If we could get some breakaway stuff.
I mean, potentially. Alright. I'm probably going to wait to explain it, like what I've been working on, until I got more people.
That's fine. Don't we need a camera person if we're gonna do that kind of skit?
Yeah, maybe.
Two of us. What's the block? What's the block?
I was going to wait to explain until I had someone in the chat, because I didn't want to repeat it too many times.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I don't care.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You just wait. You look cool. Wait, are you still not using my head?
No, not yet. I need to create like a customization menu, because I want it to look and feel like Assassin's Creed Unity. Like that.
Oh, that clean.
That dun, 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 dun,
So is that what
dun.
his like OS is gonna be?
Maybe. Probably darker, though, instead of so light.
Well, I just think at the beginning of Unity, like
Yeah.
that grand. What a tease!
The flip is really cool, though.
I'm thinking for some design elements. Do you want to hear or no? For design elements, can I speak or no?
Yeah.
I like this kind of plasticky thing, or
I say polymer.
polymer. Okay, this white polymer, beautiful. I think the silver skeleton is a little too.
The silver spheres, they're too shiny.
Yeah. Just a little bit because they kind of blend in with the black.
Oh.
Maybe if you made the black matte, like completely matte.
Well, let me try matting these more. They're too shiny still?
Maybe it could be the color. What's the base color? Oh,
Gray.
that's pretty light.
Mid-gray.
That's exactly mid-gray, isn't it?
Yeah, do you want it higher?
No. Well. That's not a bad contrast if this is. Maybe not that high, but I think it helps.
Oh, I also worked on the air dodge. Man, that's pretty cool.
I kind of want to redo this torso.
Oh yeah, please. We might have like options for torso, because I imagine if the head looks like that, the torso's probably gonna look different too, right? So like there might be versions where we take like a shape as inspiration.
When you'll have me, I would love to really go in, because it seems like you kind of found your footing as far as his limbs.
Oh, so I was struggling constantly to get this double jump backflip working. It's still not perfect, but it is much better. What am I looking at? Now, why do I stop? All right, let's double it, because I don't finish the turn. Huh. Hey Alex, welcome in. So right now I think I'm going to be working on some directional double jumps because I made the double jump logic based now, so I can reset it based on my own parameters instead of him touching the ground, which is what resets it with the Dreams puppet, or like the built-in logic. And now this cube that you see, this cube with the green front indicates the direction that I'm pushing the stick in, right? So as you can see, he starts to rotate, but the green cube is instant in terms of direction. And the double jump defaults to a forward jump or forward front flip, right? But I wanted to add nuance to this character movement, just for a little bit of expression. I think it's fun when games have stuff like that. So I wanted to do a backflip. And off stream, I was trying to figure out the best way to do logic for it, because this is doing a direction, right? This green cube is giving me a direction, but the robot is also facing a direction. So I needed to figure out a way to figure out the difference of what direction the robot is currently facing and what direction the player is inputting upon the double jump. Because there's specifically like in the new Star Wars, the double jumps are really clean because like they're directional based, so it really feels like tight and responsive. And I remember in Prototype, if you do a jump and you pull back, if you have enough momentum, you do a backflip while still moving forward, and it feels really cool to be able to influence the movement on such a minute level, but have it be so easy to do. It's not something super complex, you know? Like you're moving forward, you pull back on a big jump, and the character just leans back. So, I was making it so that now there is this cube. I have a cube like this similar in Hellboy. It teleports to the character, and it's just based on location, but rotation is done on a remote control sensor, so it has its own input separate from the player input. Ideal, like they're inputting at the same time, but this has its own speed. And it also has a zone, right? So the green side has a direction, right? So this is a tag that tells you what direction you're putting in. So I gotta play Sly Cooper.
Never played. Always watched. I think me and I kind of missed that.
We did, but he has 4 zones, right? So here's a forward direction, and I have a left and a right, and a back. And if I were to take out all of them, you see that they create this perfect thing, right? So he has 4 different directions to detect what area this tag is in. So that is what determines what way he's rotating in the double jump. Do you get that, Emmett?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
It's cool when you have visual things like that. No, the nose can get pretty confusing very quickly when you're scoping out a microchip, but that physical representation very much shows.
And the coolest thing, so like if I pull backwards while I'm facing forward, I do a backflip, right? But if I keep, it doesn't revert back to the way you were pointing before. The green cube will just stay whatever direction it was last pushed in, and that's the direction he'll end up facing in the backflip. But let's say I wanted to, you see how he rotates towards me because that's the way I pulled in the middle of the jump? If I wanted to, I can push forward after the backflip starts, so that I can stay facing and moving forward. So that way I could have something like this double jump, pull back, and push forward. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Ah. But I was probably going to see if I could figure out a way to do a sideways flip. Right? So let's see if I can do that. So we're going to take the front flip and we'll make this left. And then timer N right over there. Plug the snot gate right in here. Oh, did you see my explanation, Mittermark? Because I feel like I found a beautiful one. Because now look at this. I could do, or actually, I'm gonna put in this thing. Controller. Ah. Is there a display? I swear, I know I've seen one before. Is it this one? Ah, yes. Perfect. So now you guys can see if I... I'm excited. Alright, so now let's... So this is going to be left. I have to change this guy. So we're going to have to enter a quiet space for the animating. And turn on grid snap. What I usually do is I adjust the grid to the middle of the pelvis because that's the anchor of the animation anyway. See that circle? How perfect that circle is? We are going to undo that, but that's okay. We're going to empty all of this footage just so that we have a clean slate, because I do not want to run into any of those problems. Hello? Okay, good. And I said left, so that's that way. Hello? I need to be... There we go. Perfect. Oh. Nope. Hang on. Sorry, it's always weird. I don't want to do them from scratch because the keyframes are already perfectly placed here. Oh. Why is that not... Better. Sorry, I'm making sure. Nope. How? Why is it taking me back? You guys see this, right? I'm not... Am I tripping? I don't think I'm tripping. It's okay. Why? You know what? I know what to do. We're legit just gonna grab a new one. We're gonna empty it. And then we're gonna go in here, turn this off, but I'm gonna keep that here for this pacing. Gonna hop in this one. Wonderful. That's where I want my next one. Good. Why are those two so close? How? We're just gonna have to redo it. Oh, 400%. Okay, that might have been it. I wonder how this looks. Sorry that you guys have to deal with this. Does anyone else struggle with the animation recorder like me? Or this specific thing? Because I am... Wonderful. Why? Why am I making new ones? Alright. Sorry, I guess I'm just gonna have to see where they are. So I have 8, 14, 21, 28, 38, 48, 56, 64. I'm gonna write these down because I did respace them based on where stuff should go. Sorry. So it starts at 8, 14, 21, 28, 38, 48, 56, and 64. If you couldn't tell, I was basing it off of every 8 frames, and then I retimed it later to see what felt better. And we are just gonna... I'm gonna grab all these, clear them out. Why am I starting on the... It's okay. Perfect. Now I want 8. Why am I fast forwarding 12 frames instead of... Oh, okay. I shouldn't have this changed. Animation speed. Okay, note to self. When animating, do not change animation speed if you can help it. 8, 14. Everything is a struggle for me. It just takes time and practice. Believe me. Like, I'm mildly frustrated right now, if you couldn't tell. 21? Correct. 28. It sounds cool. I feel like I'm watching a Transformers movie. 38? Wow, 38. Lots of space on this one. Oh, this is the hang time. That's why it's spaced out. 38. Now I need 48. Oh. Sorry, I'm just getting the frames in place now. Alright. Now I can space these how I want. And I'm also... Hello, Hunter. Gonna grab all of these. Oh, how do I... Delete the heels. Wonderful. Perfect. That's what I wanted. And how many frames does it take up? 44, right? We're going to space that out. Because we do want to see more. 52. What do we end on? 64. 64 is how long I'm looking for. 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now this one should be on 56. 55. 56. Hello. Sorry. I'm just a stickler about making sure my pacing is correct. 48. 47. Perfect. 38. 28. 28, 21, and 14. Perfect. That's all I was looking for. Now it should be way too long, which is good. But now we want this to be 400. And that's as long as I really need it. Alright, now left should only happen if we're on the... It's the right side. Change this one to left. Bear with me, y'all. Oh, clean. What's good, DJ? What's up, Hunter? Working on some flips today, as you can see. But one thing that I noticed really helps sell the motion is that for these main keyframes. It changed it to left? What? Wait, is that the label? Why is it correcting to the D-pad? I don't even have the... That's hilarious. I'm okay with that. That changed too? Wow. Alright, so one thing, I have this keyframe here to show like the limbs moving in that direction, so I'll probably turn that off and I'm rotating this way. I could keep the tuck, but I feel like it's cooler to have some sort of like spin or like some sort of gracefulness. Do you guys know what I mean? So I'm probably going to try to turn off. What really sells the motion if I'm turning left? Yes, this will be turning left. My arms might be swinging. Because this is the frame that we're going to kind of see as he's moving. And I usually, I'll turn his head a little bit more. I'm trying to get that secondary motion. What is the lore of the bot? Emmett, do you want to take this one while I animate?
Yeah, sure. So, lore of the bot. There's these two brothers that are like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates in two minds put together. But they have different ways of thinking. One of the brothers is about producing as many robots as he can for single services. So imagine there's a robot that he makes that's really good at vacuuming, a Roomba. And then there's another robot that's really good at mopping, a robotic Swiffer. A robot that's really good at dusting, and then another robot that's good at, grocery shopping, another one that's good at cooking. All these different robots for different services, and he mass produces them at a global scale. The other brother focuses solely on one robot. And he's really, really intent on making intelligence that can think for its own. The brothers have a rift, and the global, mass producer robot kind of takes over the world with his inventions and technology. And I don't know if the robots like end up taking over the world, and they all like look up to him as their creator, their god, if you will. But this other brother kind of becomes a hermit, not like abandoned society, but he's so obsessed with creating this artificial intelligence, the robot that Armand's working on. He really secludes himself into like maybe a cave far, far, away from civilization. And the more he works on the robot, the more the robot's able to do. Probably start with crawling, and then when he's like, I guess, old enough or big enough or advanced enough, really, starts like, here's some chores. Go sweep this. Go do that. All the other tasks that the other brother made different robots to do, this robot can do. But he tells him, you can never, ever leave this facility, because if you do, I'm worried what might happen to you. And this feud between the brothers has been going on for decades. So I don't know if one of the brothers is going to die or his health will decline so much that the very special robot that can do many things is kind of forced to leave his life and venture out into the unknown so that he can get help.
I thought he gets abducted. Doesn't the brother get abducted, or did you?
Okay. Or the brother could get abducted.
Yeah.
Something would happen that would force the other, like this robot, to go outside and like get help. But he would encounter other robots that can only do one thing, and then along the way he would defeat them and then get an upgrade to do what they can do. Whether it be like, there's a robot that's really good at shooting. There's another robot that's really good at melee. There's another robot that's like a tracker robot that can parkour. So, thank you. Still under construction.
Now I'm making it so that the signal freezes so you don't do 2 flips in one jump, or so that you don't cut into another animation mid-jump. And to do that, I'll have a signal manipulator from one active port to another. These guys still determine this. Oh man, I heard.
What?
Unity, the game engine.
What about it?
They're gonna start charging per install, even if if it's been purchased once and they install it and then delete it and install it again, the developers are gonna get charged 2 install fees.
Dang, why?
I don't know. It's a bold move.
Wouldn't that push more people to Unreal?
Yes, it would. Goes to C. Right. White would probably be D. This is B. And forward is kind of the default, so I just will probably leave that there. But I'll have it just in case. And then the only thing is that for this, as soon as it turns on, right, we have this NOT gate that's instantly powered on. And we'll have a timer that'll be finished in 1 frame, and as soon as this is done, we're going to freeze the signal. So that way we only get it of the first frame of input. Right, so... Hello? What's happening? Why am I not flipping? Oh, it's because the timer stuff, right? I hate when this happens. Instead of A, we're going to put this over here. How does the YouTuber feel about it, Hunter? Oh. Ah! Thought I could make it. I made it. So this means, hang on, I'm trying to think how many times I could change direction. So I jump facing forward, I'm gonna dodge to the left, and then turn, and then pull backwards to see if it'll make me jump or rotate left. So I'm gonna jump forward. No. There we go. That's the second part. Excellent. Always making a video addressing the issue? Dang. Did I just find that bug again? Dang, multiple bugs. So for this one thing I can do to reset the logic is to, every time I hit the ground, I'm gonna go ahead and reset this thing. Oh no, every time I hit the ground, I'll reset this thing. That's not resetting it. Maybe, usually, sometimes I will change this to a pulse and have it so that sometimes the timer, if you set a constant signal to the reset, it'll mess up. I feel like I should get more of a direction now, right? Emmett,
Sorry.
do you think that flip should warrant more of a,
What?
like a direction that way?
Do it again? Yes.
Like I should move more that way?
Just a little, not too much, because you don't want to overpower.
Hello?
What do you think?
That was cool. Is that for the rest of your square design? Or is that just a new one?
Well, it's just a tweak of it.
I think we're getting rid of the power button, folks.
I wish you stayed with it before.
Wait. Hello? Double jump on ground. Yes, Emmett is definitely designing.
How do you, don't I want to say I designed the Hellboy sculpt.
He definitely did.
Because our mom was getting a lot of comments about
My criticism.
what was it? It was like people were coming at. Our mom wanted to stay true to the Mike Mignola art style, while also trying to like make it a bit more realistic in like relation to his comps. Both God of War and Batman, you know, they're big, they're broad, and Mike doesn't do big shoulders. You'll probably be the first to see them, Alex.
Dang, I'm sorry. It's getting pretty satisfying.
Tu bolígrafo.
A pen?
See.
I don't know if I have a pen.
You know what made the switch to digital and like every writing utensil in our room became obsolete?
This is true.
This is true. Unfortunately. You know what movie I was rewatching that I know you'll appreciate, Alex? I just rewatched The Wolverine not too long ago, and then Logan this morning.
Oh, jeez. Alright. Looking pretty good. Let's see if we could just add one for left. Right? It should be that easy, because it's going to be even easier. Because... add it to here. Add it to here. Because I'm going to reverse the keyframe. I'm sorry. I keep doing the same thing.
Is Mom okay?
Yeah, I think so. Wolverine and X-Men movies are so integral to my child. Dude, Bryan Singer, X-Men 2. X-Men 2. The mansion scene.
I mean, just the White House scene.
Oh yeah, the beginning, man, X2. It's a ride. And John Ottman, the music. Him doing Fantastic Four and X-Men really brought the Fox Studio like together. And as far as like a vibe, I was like, oh man, I would love for you guys to meet. So I'm just gonna hit reverse, see if that works. Change this to right. Ha. That's pretty cool, I can't lie. Now, one thing I also wanted to start was, yeah. In my Enviro trip, I wanted to have a set of like wall interaction. What is this? Balance. Why don't we label that balance? Enviro. This is all ledge climb, I think. Let me double check. Ledge climb. Laser scopes in here. Ledge, ledge. Yep. Ledge. Minimark, I might need your help. I don't know how you identify ledges so cleanly, but Scrap's ledge interaction is perfect. Oh, and if you're trying to set up a system for your own, whatchamacallit, character rotation independent of, like, I don't know, what I showed earlier, I'd be happy to help if you need it. I don't think you do, but I'd be happy to help if you'd like some. I want one set up for wall, right? Because I want you to, if you touch the wall for a sec, maybe you touch the wall, but this will have like wall sliding. I do want some form of wall running. Oh, and then I should set up a vault in the sprint, right? Alright, wall, general movement, sprint. And then while you're sprinting, gotta have vault over set up. Because I like prototype how he kind of just automatically vaults over environmental obstacles. But like not enemies, which I think is a good distinction. It like cleanly separates combat and navigation, but it doesn't make them mutually exclusive as far as player like gameplay loop goes. Like you could be fighting and moving at the same time, but it's not confusing what does what. Right. Dang, I don't think I was gonna be able to do that. And now let's see if I can refund my double jump based on a bump. Just as a test, right? Impact sensor. Oh no, we want it for bumps. Bumps reset. So ah! Alright. That'll be okay for now. And then let's see. For my Enviro, wall. You kind of have to, there's got to be a section where you're like active with the wall. Let's, I wonder if there's a way I can make this more chill. Probably gonna do a, yeah. Just so that we know. UI, and then we'll put that in the scene. And I usually make it always on top, allow rotation, and I want grid snap. I'll probably put it right. Hello? I'm probably gonna make it a little bigger. Get rid of the box. Good. Actually, it's okay. And then let's make this invisible. Oh, I put it the wrong way.
There you go.
Is that like armor on top?
What, this?
Yeah.
No, that's just lazy coloring.
Oh, okay. It's a pretty cool chess piece. See, now I'm wondering how much of a movement I should get. I feel like I should do like bursts of movement in the double jump. Are you okay, Amit?
Yeah, give me my head back.
Okay,
Work on this if you get the chance.
maybe. Alright, let's see how much backward that moves me. Oh, I need local space. Way too much. Probably gonna... Can I rotate it by 45? Dang it. I feel like I should be able to. Why isn't it letting me? 45. Hey, Ronnie. Ronnie, it's going good. Check out these flips, dog. So if I...
Ronnie's here?
Yeah, Ronnie just got in.
What up, dog?
Wonderful, wonderful. So the double jump, as you know, was previously a double jump, but now if you pull backwards, it's a backflip. And it's backwards based on whatever direction he's currently facing. So if right now he's facing screen right, if I pull screen left, he does a backflip. Which is awesome, because now it's like control, so if I'm scared to go that way. And then I just finished doing left, and then right. I felt like it was helpful. It was necessary. Whew! I don't know if you're going to be able to do that. That was a lot of air dodges.
But
Love you.
bye, stream.
That is a lot of height. Aw. You guys are so nice. So this way, if I wanted to, I could do like a running backflip. I'm impressed. Dang, I was also thinking about making it so that you could do those flips after you dodge. I kind of like that. I don't know. Let's get a little bit into the environment wall. I know I just kind of have a. We want a chip for output, input, and input really just has the. I'm gonna have a laser scope for wall orientation. And I'm gonna position it reasonably up. Right, and we're gonna make sure we're not hitting anything by turning off the friend label. And as far as the distance goes, now I'm gonna jump into a wall, see when I interact with it. Don't worry about the animation. That seems okay. So now, if I hit something, I'm gonna trigger state B. And state B is gonna turn this guy on. And we're just gonna have a thing that will start the time. If no action is made, this will just be like a wall stick, right? I'll stick to the wall for a sec. If I don't do anything, I'm gonna fall. So as soon as this is finished, bam. We'll have a not gate go right into here. See if that'll. Oh, I need a way to tell if it's active or not. So we'll probably have a mover or something that'll stop me. Or we need a thing for parameters. We'll lower air control completely. Decrease rotation speed. And I know that usually messes it up, so if you see me like drifting, rotating, don't worry about it. Gotta label that. Always label our keyframes. Parameters. And now, lastly, we want that mover. But this mover is really just going to stop me on my tracks. Really more for a logic output. More than anything. 0, strength 100, damping 100. And that'll just be active. And like I said, once we don't do anything. Perfect. Oh, I'm still in this state. And let's change that to reset. Good. So I should also be off the ground, right? So I would have to jump or something to trigger that. So let's make it an AND gate. Excuse me. I had the most powerful sneeze. Puppet interface. So I gotta be touching ground. And that has to hit something. So we'll move this into here. Bam. That's great. Oh, I need to be off the ground. So a not gate. On ground, not. That powers it. Wonderful. Just for a second. So that's kind of like me getting stuck. And then... Sorry, I'm thinking now. Here, might as well do the look at rotator for a brief sec. Right, and we want to look that way, and we're going to face the way this hits. So the wall orientation is going to go right into this screen space. Wonderful. So now I always face perpendicular to the wall if I should be sticking to it. And then we're also going to shut off our procedural animation. All of it gets disabled. We also got to turn off that jump animation. Perfect. So now I'm just going to throw in a little keyframe of him pose. But I want to make sure that I know that it's temporary. And then let's see how well I can animate this guy real quick. I like precise movement if I'm working directly on a wall that's in line with the grid. So I'm going to just do this. And sure, let's do his feet too. And then rotate. Yeah. Oh. I mean, that's okay. You know, he's like, whoa, for a second. And then let's adjust his hand pose, get a sense of what that should look like. Eyes, hands. Pop those over here. Hello? Huh? Why am I looking at the back of it? What? That's so trippy. Here, I guess we'll just look at... Don't tell me this one's gonna do it. Why? This is the left hand. Probably want a little bit of ferrule. Yeah. I dig. Ferrule 0.7. Okay, that's what we're doing. Ferrule 0.7. And then we're gonna rotate. Alright, so now I should momentarily grab the wall. Oh, see how now I'm able to get some. Oh, oh. I'm gonna quickly do some wind sounds so that I get a sense of movement when I'm running and falling. So to do that, I would just go the sound effects chip. What is that? Oh, that fan is always on. We're gonna have another one. What's our max movement? Who knows? Speed-wise, I'm gonna put it around 20. Right? So velocity overall, inputs this signal, go to custom remapper. My input will be 20, right? And that'll be the loudest that I hear the wind at. Anything past 20, it'll just be the same volume. This helps me get a sense of movement in my puppets, and it saves me from having to do a bunch of different whoosh sound effects. Would definitely recommend for you guys. Now we're going to go over here, go to sound effects. Whoosh. Nope, not whoosh. We want ambience. I think it's nature. The wind? No, weather. We want weather. For the wind. Alright. I kind of dig that one. And then you hear you hear the wind? Do you guys hear the wind? And then we're gonna smooth it out a little bit with a little bit of fade in and fade out. Always, yeah. And then I feel like it's not aggressive enough. Like it's like I don't get a sense of speed. We'll try that one. That's not bad, but I do notice that it's pretty active in the beginning and I don't want it to be, so I'm just gonna mess with the curve. Yeah, we're gonna ease it in. So this way, if I were to hit the ground really hard, get a little bit of that whoosh. But that whistle, I feel like, is going to be annoying. So I feel like we're on the right track, but we're not exactly where I want to be. I don't want to have to layer it too much. I kind of like that one. I kind of dig that. Let's turn the music off and see how that plays. No, keep it at 80. All right. That was good. I think we do want it a little louder, a little earlier, so we're gonna clip it just to 15. kind of dig that. And then I also think we're gonna up the volume on it. We want rushing wind. That's what we want. Sorry, I thought I heard a phone. I kind of like that because it feels like I'm passing a lot, so... Yeah, I think I dig that a little more. And then let's up that screen shake a little bit more. Whereas I believe it's in the jump animation. Let's up that speed. Yeah. Hey, that's okay. I mean, I think we might do like the spinning wind, or maybe I could do a little layer. And then this will be lower. But you see how you kind of don't notice it too much, but you should ideally notice it more. What's the word? You should notice it more when it's like the more speed I gain, it's kind of like it's creating whoosh lulls for me. Yeah. I don't know if I like the spinning. I think I will layer it, but the spinning is a little aggressive. Sorry, I hear like the I don't like that. Oh, I think that'll be good because it'll create like the... Obviously, that one doesn't have to be too loud. Alright, that was pretty crispy. Dodge. I think, maybe if you're not already moving, the directions will be stronger. But if you're running forward, the directions, the backward, it'll really be more of a stylistic thing. Because I don't want to make the backflip overpowered. Oh. Because it seems too easy to get over here with the backflip. Actually... Now let's do it with the backflip. Damn it. Whew. All right, what do you guys think? Do the flips work for you? Let's see about making those go much more to the side, but we're just not gonna dampen. Oh wait, I know what I could do. I'm practicing for the Nightwing game I want to make running. That's what I'm really doing. Where is it? Double jump. Over here. Let's damp or decrease the dampening in Y and Z. Oh dang, I had it. If you want to see more of the projects other than what I show on my YouTube channel, be sure to check out the Patreon. I do have lots of unannounced stuff on there. Plot twist, my interpretation of Nightwing is just me in a Nightwing costume. But I'm able to do all the flips. Bakake, chill, electronic, chill. Alright, let's see if I like this burst, but we're just going to change the thing. Let's focus on shirt. Let's do left first. This is left. First things first, we're going to grab that grid, realign it. And I think I'm just going to make it straight that way. Oh! Oh! Dang. I feel like that encapsulates a lot of our childhood dynamics. Emmett is Wolverine, I was Nightwing. I feel like it's a little too fast for left. Let's decrease it down to 3. Yeah, I think the jump is taking him a little too fast, a little too far. Backflip, let's change that to 3. And then I do like that, so we will copy that. Keep it over here, literally just switch it. Dang, my boy got the flips. So I gotta make the platforming really good. Mittermark, are you still there? It's pretty cool. I got a backflip. Oh! Hmm. Sorry, I'm trying to break it right now. A game called Tron. Fudge, I just reminded of it yesterday. Up. No, no, no. Tron Evolution. Tron Evolution and the new Star Wars. Maybe a little bit of Prototype. I'm trying to figure out what I want to pull from each game. This double jump, though, is straight out of the new Star Wars. So is that air dash. I'm wondering if I want to glide or if I want the player to be able to, like, kit themselves out. And you guys know, I gotta animate a really quick goodbye wave. So what's our button gonna be to trigger it? Here, we'll put it in the stream, or in the world, not in his logic, because we don't need that in his logic. Goodbye wave. Right, and then we're gonna come on, I gotta think of this. You already know. Is it playing? One for the input, and then one for the animation. But the animation will come later. I feel like if we click both the sticks. No, because I'm gonna crouch. More controllable. Let's press. If I press L1 and R1. Yeah, for now, that is what that'll be. So I need an AND gate. L1 and R1 will trigger B. Sorry, I feel like I'm speed running. It's kind of fun. Keyframe mode, perfect, perfect. Alright, start off. Nope, no puppet mirror. Start off like that, start off like that, start off like that. We can keep those two. Actually, no, none of that. And then we'll just fast forward a little bit. 7 frames in. I don't know how long. Gotta shift the weight a little bit, but he's compensating a little bit more. Ta-da! And now we bring it back the other way. Nope, not going that crazy. I think that one would go out a little bit because he's kind of swinging himself. And then he'll bring it back in really quickly. Hello, Nestor. It'd be crazy if someone named Nandor popped in the chat. And then we'll just return him to neutral. So we're just going to copy that first frame and then empty it. We're going to empty that footage. Perfect. Bam. Oh. There we go. Alright, guys. That'll be it for today's stream. Gotta throw our lovely stream music back on. Thank you for joining. If you enjoyed today's endeavors, please leave a like on this video. If you have any feedback, go ahead and comment. I'd love hearing what your guys' thoughts are. And yeah, check out the channel if you want to see more interesting stuff on Dreams. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date on my various projects. Check out the Patreon. All of that good stuff. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Alex, for being a patron. We love that. Thank you, Ronnie, for being a good mod. And thank you all the rest of you for joining. And until next time, look at that. Ending my streams the proper way. Bye-bye.